Are granular lockdowns really the way to go? And how does government plan to go about it? To answer that, we have with us National Task Force Against COVID-19 spokesperson, General Restituto Padilla. Good evening, General Padilla. Welcome again to the big story.
Good evening, Robbie, and good evening to all our televiewers.
Sir, I mean, this really, granular lockdown, it really shifts a lot of the responsibility and the burden to LGUs. But alam naman po natin, iba-iba yung capacity ng mga LGUs. Will there be any kind of, guarantee that we can at least ensure some kind of a standard minimum when it comes to implementing granular lockdowns?
Well, granular lockdowns are the way to go. And as I heard from your report, which is rightly so, this is to allow the economy to breathe. So this is the delicate balancing act that we are already in. And since last year, we've been talking about this. So it's a balance between safeguarding public health and at the same time allowing the economy to move on. And we are facing a different kind of variant. And this variant is much more infectious than what we had previously. So we have to really weave through this kind of situation that we are in. And as you were asking, what is the standard treatment? So at least a minimum is to provide for the food requirements of all our citizens who are being asked to stay at home, because most of the infections actually are happening within the families. That's the nature of the variant. And the high viral load that one has and remaining asymptomatic for a day, he may be careful when he is outside so he doesn't infect others, but when he gets home, he tends to put his guard down, and then thereby the infection among the family occurs. So that's why the granular lockdown is helping much, because it is keeping the cases within the communities, within the families, and if we can keep that down, so much better for everyone.
But General, as they say, the devil is in the details. Many LGUs have had experience with granular lockdowns, but when you look at the details and the different experiences of different LGUs, what are some best practices as well as some reminders for LGUs as they implement granular lockdowns?
Well, we don't really start from zero, Robbie, because since last year, the NTF has been going around doing consultation and getting the best practices and having this dialogue among the LGUs. So what is the best practice? Of course, it's an area-wide lockdown. So if it's a subdivision, you keep the subdivision intact and you keep everyone from leaving. And provision for food is delivered right at the very doorstep. And a surveillance procedure is made, which is to do testing in the community to ascertain and pinpoint the sources of the virus. So this is keeping the area from expanding to bigger areas because you already know where the virus is, since the virus is something that we do not see. So these are procedures that we have been following since last year, and I guess that would be more or less the standardized way of doing it, which is to keep it localized, keep keep the people within the area provided for their basic necessities, and at the same time have an enforcement mechanism, and add to it the additional points of the strategy of PDITR, which is to do the surveillance by testing.
Okay, General Padilla, maraming salamat po. That was National Task Force Against COVID-19 spokesperson Restituto Padilla.